If your car is suddenly getting 5, 10, even 20% worse gas mileage, I want you to hear this before you replace anything. Your engine may be perfectly healthy. Your fuel system may be fine. And the real problem might be a dirty sensor most drivers never clean, ever. I've seen people replace spark plugs, oxygen sensors, fuel injectors, even entire throttle bodies, only to discover the real culprit was a sensor that takes 10 minutes to clean. Worse, driving with this sensor dirty doesn't just waste fuel, it slowly damages the engine. Today, I'll show you which sensor is killing your MPG, why modern cars are extremely sensitive to it, and why most mechanics replace it instead of cleaning it. Stay to the very end, because the last detail explains why cleaning this sensor once isn't enough, and what habit keeps ruining it again. Why modern cars lose MPG before anything breaks. Let's clear up a dangerous myth. When fuel economy drops, most drivers assume the engine is worn, fuel quality is bad, it's just getting older. That's rarely true. Modern engines don't rely on feel or mechanical guesswork. They rely on sensor data. If the data is wrong, the car doesn't know it's wrong. It just reacts. And one sensor sits at the center of that entire calculation. The sensor quietly killing your MPG, the mass airflow sensor. Let's name it clearly, the mass airflow sensor, the MF. This sensor tells the engine computer exactly how much air is entering the engine. From that single number, the car decides how much fuel to inject when to shift, how much ignition timing to allow, how aggressively to run emission systems. If the MAF lies, everything else is wrong. And here's the scary part. A dirty F usually doesn't fail completely. It fails gradually. That's why drivers don't notice right away. Why the MAF sensor gets dirty in the first place. This isn't neglect, it's design. The MAF sensor lives directly in the intake airstream, exposed to everything the engine breathes, heated constantly. Inside, it is a microscopic wire or film element that must stay perfectly clean. Even a thin invisible coating will. Skew airflow readings cause the engine to miscalculate fuel, reduce MPG immediately. So what contaminates it? The 3 silent MAF killers. 1. Oil vapor from the PCV system. Every engine routes oil vapor back into the intake. Over time, that vapor condenses, coats. The MAF insulates the sensing element. This happens even on perfectly maintained cars. 2. Oiled or high-flow air filters. This is a big one. Excess oil mist travels past the filter, lands directly on the sensor, permanently skews readings. Many drivers install these filters for better airflow, then unknowingly destroy their MPG. 3. Fine dust from cheap or poorly sealed filters, even tiny particles, stick to the hot sensor, burn onto the surface, create inaccurate readings. The filter looks clean, the sensor is not. What a dirty MAF actually does to fuel economy. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. When the MAF underreports airflow, the ECU injects too much fuel, the engine runs rich, MPG drops. When it overreports airflow, fuel trims swing wildly, combustion becomes unstable, efficiency collapses. The engine still runs. No warning light, no obvious failure, just worse mileage every day. Why? This turns into expensive misdiagnosis. This is where psychology kicks in. When MPG drops, shops often chase oxygen sensors, spark plugs, fuel injectors, throttle bodies. Those parts can fail, but they're not the first thing to blame. I've seen people spend $400 on injectors, $900 on sensors, $1,000 to $500 chasing fuel issues, when a $10 can of cleaner fixed the problem. Be honest, have you ever replaced parts trying to fix bad MPG? Comment yes or no below. Why the check engine light often stays off. This confuses a lot of drivers. They think, if the sensor was bad, I'd get a code. Not necessarily. The MAF can drift within acceptable limits while still being inaccurate. The ECU adapts. Fuel trims compensate. Mileage drops quietly. No code, no warning, just money lost at the pump. Why mechanics replace the MAF instead of cleaning it? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Cleaning a MAF takes care, requires patience, doesn't guarantee instant results. Replacing it is fast, is profitable, looks decisive. So many shops skip cleaning entirely. But in reality, most MAF sensors aren't broken. They're contaminated. And replacing a dirty MAF without fixing the cause means the new one gets dirty again. MPG drops again, the cycle repeats. The one mistake that permanently kills this sensor. This is critical. Never touch the MAF sensor element. Not with fingers, cotton swabs, brushes, compressed air. That element is fragile. One touch can destroy calibration, crack the element, ruin the sensor permanently. If that happens, replacement is unavoidable. The only safe way to clean this sensor, step by step. Now we get to the part that actually saves you money. Cleaning the MAF sensor is simple, but only if it's done correctly. Most MAF sensors are destroyed during cleaning, not driving. So, follow this exactly. Step 1. Disconnect the battery. Optional, but smart. This prevents accidental shorts, ECU confusion during cleaning. It also allows the ECU to relearn airflow data once the sensor is clean. Step 2. Remove the MAF sensor. Carefully unplug the electrical connector. Remove the mounting screws. Gently pull the sensor straight out. Do not twist it. Do not bump it. Do not drop it. This sensor is more fragile than it looks. Step 3. Use only MAF sensor cleaner. This is non-negotiable. You must use MAF sensor cleaner, not brake cleaner, carb cleaner, throttle body cleaner, compressed air. Those products leave residue damage coatings, destroy calibration. MAF cleaner evaporates cleanly and safely. Step 4. Never touch the sensor element. This deserves repeating. Inside the sensor, a hair-thin wire or film measures airflow. If you touch it, calibration is ruined. Sensor is permanently damaged. Cleaning means spraying only. Hold the can several inches away and let the cleaner do the work. No wiping, no brushing, no shaking debris loose. Step 5. Let it air dry completely. Do not reinstall it wet. Do not use heat. Do not rush. Give it at least 10 minutes. Installing it wet can short internal circuits. Step 6. Reinstall and let the ECU relearn. Once reinstalled, start the engine. Let it idle for a few minutes. Drive gently at first. The ECU will adjust fuel trims using accurate airflow data again. Many drivers notice smoother idle, better throttle response, improved MPG, sometimes immediately. How often this sensor should be cleaned? Manufacturers rarely give a clear interval, but experienced mechanics do. General rule: every 30,000, 50,000 miles, more often if you use oiled air filters, drive in dusty conditions, do mostly city driving. Cleaning it too often doesn't help. Ignoring it entirely costs money. How to tell if cleaning is enough, or if it's already dead. Cleaning works. MPG improves, throttle response improves, fuel trims, normalize. Cleaning won't fix broken sensor elements, electrical failure, water intrusion. If cleaning changes nothing, replacement may be necessary, but clean first, always. The habit that keeps ruining this sensor. This is the cycle most drivers never break. Over-oiled aftermarket air filters. Even when installed correctly, they release oil mist. Coat the sensor slowly, undo your cleaning work. Many professional mechanics avoid them entirely on modern cars. OEM paper filters protect sensors better, period. Why cleaning the MAF feels like magic? Because it fixes data, not parts. When airflow data is correct, fuel delivery normalizes, ignition timing, stabilizes transmission behavior, improves emission systems, calm down. One clean sensor can fix MPG loss, hesitation, rough idle, random drivability issues. That's why this sensor causes so much confusion. Why MPG often drops again. After cleaning, this is the missing link. Here's what frustrates a lot of drivers. They clean the MAF sensor, MPG improves, the car feels better. Then, weeks or months later, fuel economy drops again. That's not bad luck. It means the cause of contamination was never addressed. Cleaning treats the symptom. Fixing the cause keeps it clean. The one maintenance item that determines long-term success. This is the most overlooked part of the entire system, the PCV, positive crankcase ventilation valve. The PCV system routes oil vapor back into the intake. When the PCV valve sticks, fails partially, flows too much vapor, it overwhelms the intake with oil mist. That oil coats. The MAF contaminates intake runners, increases carbon buildup. Many Japanese and European manufacturers quietly recommend regular PCV replacement, even though it's rarely emphasized. Typical interval: every 40,000, 60,000 miles sooner on turbocharged and GDI engines. Cost: often under $30. Impact: massive reduction in sensor contamination. More stable MPG cleaner intake system. How driving habits affect this sensor more than you think. Short trips make this problem worse. Cold starts, increase blow-by, increase oil vapor, increase condensation. If the engine rarely reaches full oil temperature, rarely sees steady highway driving, oil vapor never fully burns off. That vapor goes straight to the MAF. That's why drivers who do mostly short trips see faster MPG loss, faster sensor contamination. The simple driving habit that protects your MPG. This isn't aggressive driving, it's smart driving. Once every week or two, drive 20-30 minutes continuously. After full warm-up at steady speed. This stabilizes combustion, reduces oil vapor buildup, keeps intake components cleaner. Engines were designed for this. Cars that never get it suffer quietly. When you should not clean the MAF sensor. This is important. Do not clean the MAF if it has visible physical damage, the sensor element is broken, there's evidence of water intrusion, cleaning has been done incorrectly before. In these cases, replacement is the only option. Trying to fix a damaged sensor wastes time. Why manufacturers rarely emphasize this? Because MAF contamination is gradual. It doesn't cause immediate failures. It doesn't affect warranty claims quickly. Manufacturers assume OEM filters, proper maintenance, balanced driving conditions. Real life rarely matches that assumption. The bigger pattern most drivers miss. This sensor isn't unique. Modern cars rely on accurate airflow data, clean signals, stable conditions. When one sensor feeds bad data, the entire system reacts poorly. That's why MPG loss often comes before any warning light. It's the earliest warning your car gives you. Final reality check. Bad gas mileage isn't just expensive, it's a sign. It means your engine is working harder than it should. Combustion is less efficient. Wear is increasing. Fixing the data fixes the problem. Be honest. Have you ever cleaned your MAF sensor? Or is this the first time you're hearing about it? Yes, I clean it. No, never. I didn't even know it existed. Comment below. Your answer might save someone else hundreds of dollars in fuel, including you. If this helped you, share it with someone complaining about bad MPG right now.